I'm a failure, a disappointment, and I'm sorry. That's what I wanted to say when I reached the tomb where my friend and master Jesus now lay. I'd let him down. I'd fallen short. And I thought my only chance to make things right had gone. See, there was always something special about Jesus. From the moment we first met down at the harbour, I just was drawn to him. There was this sort of magnetism that meant when he called me to be a fisher of man, I never left his side. Everywhere he went, I went. Well, at least that was until the other week. It'd been a crazy week, full of extreme highs and the lowest of lows. We arrived into Jerusalem with people shouting, Hosanna, and it seemed like the world had gone crazy. We were welcomed, and it was just so exciting. It was a whirlwind of emotion, and we felt like we were untouchable. Then things started to change. One of my lasting memories is always going to be that meal that we shared together. This last time of friendship where we would talk and laugh. We used to laugh. But before the meal started, things went a bit strange. This quite often happened. See, Jesus took his place at the table. He took the bread and he broke it. And he said, "This is my body, broken for you." Then he took the cup with the wine and said, "This is my blood shed for you." I mean, at the time, we'd no idea what he was on about. The blood and the bread and the wine, and not a clue. After that, he told us he was going to be betrayed by one of us. One of his closest friends, the people that had walked miles and miles, and I felt this burning urge within me to declare my loyalty. Lord, not me, definitely not me. I will do whatever it takes. I will be persecuted. I will be killed before I even betray you. But as usual, Jesus knew me better than I knew myself. He said to me, "This very night, before the cock crows, you will deny me 3 times. Surely not. Never going to happen. And as usual, Jesus was right. I was frightened. I was scared, but that was no excuse. Jesus had been arrested. Judas had betrayed him. And it felt like the world was just starting to crumble in. I was standing around where the trial was taking place. Standing by a fire to keep warm, and one of the women there said, "You're one of his followers, aren't you?" I said, "No." 2 other times people asked me, "You're one of his followers, aren't you? You're the guy, I've seen you." I said, "No," each time. "It's not me." Then on the 3rd time, I heard a cock crowing in the distance, and I knew I'd betrayed him. As you know, Jesus was crucified. I saw my best friend, my master, my mentor, just hanging there, dying. And I felt so guilty. I thought I'd lost my chance to say goodbye, to say I'm sorry. So when they laid him in the tomb, I made my way to go and say a final few words or something. I don't know. As I'm on my way there, I see Mary Magdalene running towards me. Her face is panic-stricken. She's frightened. She says they've taken him. They've taken him away. So I ran. I ran faster than I've ever ran before. And he was gone. There was nothing there, just the linen where he laid his head and the burial cloths, just there. I've never felt so low. My last chance to say sorry had gone. But the most incredible thing had happened, and I didn't realize at the time. I mean, how could I? He wasn't dead even. He wasn't missing. He'd risen from the dead like Lazarus beforehand. He was alive again. I mean, now it seems like obvious because he'd said this was probably going to happen, but we didn't believe it at the time. He'd appeared to us several times when we knew it was true. And then one day we were out fishing. Me, Thomas, Nathaniel and a few others. See, we hadn't caught anything. We weren't really there to catch fish. We were there to just sort of do something familiar, you know. Then we saw a man on the distance, on the shore. We couldn't quite make out who it was, but he shouted out to us and said, "Try your net on the other side." We did. We caught so many fish. More fish than I'd seen in my life. We couldn't really reel them in, like there was just so many. And I knew, and I said, "It's the Lord." I threw some clothes on and I dived into the water. I swam to make it to the shore. This could be it. This could be my chance. He was there again. And we sat and we talked. And we ate. We ate the fish. We cooked it on a fire and he ate with us. And best of all for me, I got a chance to say sorry. He asked me 3 times, "Do you love me?" And 3 times I said yes, each time getting more and more desperate, more and more anxious to prove to him that I loved him and I was sorry. And each time he said, "Feed my sheep." 3 times. 3 times I denied him. 3 times I betrayed him. And now 3 times I told him I loved him. I was restored. I was forgiven. And not only that, he asked me to feed his sheep, to carry on his legacy, to build the church upon me, the rock. I knew I'd been forgiven. The thing is, this forgiveness that I received, this grace, it's not just for me. It's for everyone. Even for you. And when you see and feel the grace and the love of Christ, who can forgive even me who turned his back on him and betrayed him, it feels fantastic. That grace, that amazing grace, that love, that forgiveness is a gift for you and for everyone. Thanks be to God.